according to an article from the World Economic Forum on the future of work. For generations, we have spent the first third of our lives acquiring the college degrees we need to find jobs. These degrees are the stamps on our professional passports that pave the way for the remaining two-thirds of our journey. This implies that the nature of our work, along with the skills and knowledge required to execute it, remains unchanged for a lifetime, which of course is no longer true. While our parents likely held one job for life, most of us have had several, and not just jobs but careers. Our children can expect to have many jobs and careers through their professional lives, perhaps even at the same time, with the maturing of the gig economy.
We developed the Business Analyst Technician Program to address the needs of adult learners to get job ready quickly in the accounting profession. Shifting demographics and accelerating changes in technology should be driving innovation in the education industry. Instead, we appear to be doubling down on the old ways of doing things. We have been led to believe that a university prepares students to be critical thinkers, better communicators, and most importantly to students and employers, to become job-ready. Yet according to a 2015 study conducted by the Association of American Colleges and Universities, what disappointed the employers were the college graduates' abilities to apply knowledge and skills in real-world settings and their critical thinking skills. The study also cited poor written and oral communication skills. Fewer than 3 in 10 employers thought recent college graduates were well prepared, according to the AACU study. That's a pretty low assessment of skills that had once seemed to be assured by a college education.
When our universities and professional bodies exaggerate median incomes and inflate expectations, they are looking at students as customers. When our largest professional service firms do the same thing, they are negotiating with suppliers. This approach needs to change. We need to look at accounting from the perspective of new entrants into the profession. At SBA Canada, we conducted net present value analysis on an investment in an accounting career. But we did it from a student's perspective. The results are clear. We're doing something wrong.
At SBA Canada, our training should focus on stakeholders' needs. These include employees, practitioners, and the businesses that they serve. In 2014, the largest international accounting firms took control of the profession in Canada when the 3 legacy accounting bodies were amalgamated to form CPA Canada. These large firms' needs and business models differ markedly from those of rank-and-file members and the small businesses that they serve. The top 20 firms earn about 80% of their revenue from audit and consulting, and just 16% from tax. The remaining 18,000 or so earn more than 80% of their fees from tax and compliance. The smallest 13,500 firms work almost exclusively on tax and compilation services. Not surprisingly, training focused on the needs of the largest firms is mostly wasted when it comes to the work that more than half of public accountants, those that work in the smallest firms, actually do.
If you look at British Columbia's Work BC Career Planning website, the median income for BC's 30,600 financial accountants was only $60,170. That's a lot less than the $116,000 claimed by CPA BC on their website in 2022. I brought this up with CPA BC since it looks like a serious breach of our code of ethics. Predictably, nothing happened. I then reached out to Canada's Labour Market Information Council. I got this response.
I think what you're describing is a fairly common practice by many organizations, homing in on one statistic that supports a narrative they want to tell, without explaining where or how that statistic came about.
At SBA Canada, we know that the only way to learn the accounting trade is to just do it. In Scotland, where the accounting profession first emerged in the middle of the 19th century, you can still earn a CA designation in what amounts to an apprenticeship program. According to the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Scotland, you can follow the school leaver route and bypass an undergraduate degree. You'll need 5 years of on-the-job training, but that means earning while you learn and eliminating student debt. We launched the Business Analyst Technician Program in 2023 to provide a path for candidates to learn the basics of the trade without investing 4 years in an undergraduate degree. Business analyst technicians can effectively internalize the accounting algorithm as paid interns working with small public accounting practitioners. After earning their BAT certificate, they can work as part of a team of independent practitioners, work directly for small businesses. They can take additional training in corporate finance or continue in the public accounting industry and focus on taxation.